Yes, we are streaming on Kitty's channel. That's because we are playing the council. And as you can tell by the title, it's me birthday.
Yay.
So I decided to stream for you guys really early. It's like what, 3 in the morning? Almost. Yeah, it's like 3:18 right now. At the time of the stream, so yeah, validate. Well, I don't quite remember where we left off on this. I think I went to bed.
This is your second stream of this?
Yeah.
Yes.
She let me open one of my birthday presents, and it's a incense burner.
And it's
An incense. Actually kind of cool.
smells really good.
It does smell really good. Unfortunately, I can't.
It's fun on the beach.
It's fun on the beach, but 18 plus.
Kind of like fruit punch.
Yeah,
That smells like fruit punch.
sorta.
Your turn?
He just became the god.
The servants are not very efficient.
Durishay can't be far
See,
away.
I'm saying
they'll
then.
find her
Then
soon.
the god was there.
Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an
He's
eye
quite creepy.
on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've
not the best.
understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
It smells really, really good, guys. And it's a little turtle. It's a little
Oh,
turtle.
what a
I love
pity
turtles.
to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this
Is that
late
Napoleon?
hour.
It is never too late. And we have much
That
to
Bonaparte?
discuss.
He's a lot taller than I thought
One
he
last
was.
move?
Don't
he-
worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come,
Now he
take a
no
seat,
longer has
my
that knight. He has an complete chess
Why
set.
are you there?
It was a dream. Or a vision. Yep, that was Napoleon. Burn the pit.
Oh, that's been so creepy.
Yeah. Oh, he's Mr. Washington. President. It's President Washington.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
Hey, it's me
The
again.
corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep.
Oh, my
A very
God.
good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
Thief.
Them bright green eyes, though. That chiseled chin, Jesus.
I do have defining features. We're gonna stream probably about an hour or two, depending on how it goes. Cause we have an early morning. Don't forget to say that. Okay, I'll
I
say.
had to know. Yeah, but I got the nose.
I've done it once, twice.
Brown.
Coming.
Where's the blood on my white sleeve? Something over on that, dude.
Circle-shaped key.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key.
I guess I opened something else that my mother left behind. but I'm gonna go into this door before Buddy has a cow. President.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
No.
Yes or no, yes or no, yes or no?
Dialogue timer. Oh, well.
No. What's her name again?
Elizabeth Adams. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams.
Yeah.
But she is
figured.
supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
I'll help, Mr. Washington.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my
like
friend.
have
Keep
a
Elizabeth downstairs
powerful
as long
ally.
as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me. According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry. Louis, you're straying from your objective.
Okay, that's the wrong way. I'm sorry.
Louis. Louis. I mean, it would have eventually left.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what the saloon is. Father?
My son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe that Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in the small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Guard.
What?
You should do something, my son.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine. Don't go and wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Yeah, it's from or just to other guys.
Who do you think you are?
Be multiple paths to reach your objective. It may be a good idea to think twice. But I'm walking on the first path you come to. Okay.
Me, sir.
If we were in
It's not
France,
Napoleon.
I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
Whoa.
What the hell's going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it. What should I do?
I can't stand by.
Huh? Stay out of
I
it,
am a
boy.
gentleman.
Gentlemen.
Shit.
What are you playing at? I told you to mind your own business, boy. If you think you can side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind. Give me one good reason not to knock you down.
Aw.
You're not back in your slum now. You're in Lord Mortimer's home. I suggest you think carefully about what you're going to do.
Don't think you're getting away with it that easily.
Succeeded.
I'm sick of all these toffs. If we were in Paris, I'd send you all to the guillotine.
But we're not in Paris.
And on top of it all, a woman telling me how I ought to behave? I won't stand for it.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots.
I believe in man. From speech comes dialogue. From dialogue, peace is born. And from peace, great destinies flourish.
What the fuck are you talking about? I get the feeling you're trying to put one over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big
I don't know who this is,
mistake.
but he's...
Sorry about that. Look, there's no point in us aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move. We're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress. Let's see how brave you are.
Oh.
Someone threw you off balance. The cost of effort points increases when using your skills. Use local.
I don't have a golden elixir. Chill, bro.
Have mercy. Make him doubt.
Think about it. You know your head will roll tomorrow if you shoot.
Wanna bet?
Sure do.
I'm not in the habit of beating
Settle.
Lord Mortimer's guest in his own salon. Got off easy this time, but don't try it again.
Again. You won't bet? Yeah, I won't bet command.
Name was Jack Keith Peru.
The brooch Elizabeth was wearing. Huh. She was so frightened she was unaware that she lost it. Yeah, well, it didn't seem to do her much good.
Can I look around here? Something else, maybe? Do I just have to go back home?
I bet she's like, bro, you need to behave yourself.
Ooh, more honey. Or royal jelly.
And he's just like, oh, come with you, woman. I was I never went to the guillotine.
Yeah, send him to guillotine.
Lady Adams must have locked it behind her when she fled.
Okay. She gonna lock me in here? Okay.
No, I can't do that though.
Mr. Washington?
Oh.
Must have
Well,
found.
did you get time to search the room?
Louis, I only needed 10 minutes. Imagine the scandal if she had found me.
What would you have done in my shoes? She was in the middle of an argument with some angry guy.
10 minutes. I didn't ask for the moon.
Nonetheless, you
Washington.
found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Not everything, but yes. Elizabeth is definitely the daughter of John Adams. We need more information.
But
You can always go back.
It's too late now.
Would you rather her got shot?
Yeah, that seems like.
The guy could have been shot.
Oh, I found a golden elixir. Okay, just get up, I guess. I thought it was a collectible, not a, or pick-upable. Not a, which
An
one?
object, not an action.
Yes, thank you.
I gotta get a new lighter tomorrow.
What? You getting your lighter?
Since out of motor fluid. That's super easily shows his face. And you could.
That's not the right way.
Excuse me. Everything looks the dang thing in this. Ooh, more golden elixir.
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
Always look around, guys, in these kind of games. You'll never know what you might find.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough. Duke Manuel Godoy.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
Don't worry about that anymore, Your Eminence. I had to step in, but everything's under control.
What an adventure, my son. I am relieved to hear it. You acted as a good Christian.
In these troubled times, we need more men of your caliber.
It's nothing, Your Eminence. I did what I had to do. Well, you did the opposite.
Good. Well, thanks for the news. My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Here it is.
Thank you, my son.
Faithful.
Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Luis. Now, give me 1 second, please.
I mean, it is sealed, but I opened it.
I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you're warm. There's 66 degrees in here. It is to me.
Comfortable.
Okay, now I gotta find my room.
Yeah, you never guess what this was.
I don't know. I got taste the combinations.
I'm exhausted. I better go to
tell me.
bed.
Monster.
I'll search my room tomorrow.
Really? Just
Mother
monster?
stayed here right before me.
And?
You never know.
Hit of fruit punch.
And Mortimer had better show up.
No, I couldn't either. What? This? Succeeded.
Perfect. I didn't detain Lady Adams. Could have found out something about my mother's past. Watching it, I could have listened to what Ms. Rushton wanted to say about my mom. I could have found out more about the men of my vision. I could have found out more about plans involving myself. I could have had a remarkable encounter.
That was. Oh. I didn't level up. Sober.
Twizzlers, please.
Hmm?
It's back by Branches Club.
What do you want?
Twizzlers. It's way back in front.
I need. Do I have any points? No. So bright.
I want to do
All right. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Not be, but yeah, the symbol of the pages.
Don't know why I needed a cutscene for this, but okay. Okay.
Carmelite water will give me a look great. Honey.
Here's something will undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local climate.
Gotta go back to get clues from my dear old man. I think it opens this chest.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
That's my case, I guess.
Writing material.
Don't have vigilance.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
I found the bit.
There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
I forgot where we're gonna go. Here to check.
I mean, if you wanted to, we can go to Red Robin. We don't have to.
That's where we wanna go. We can go.
Okay, what's me?
There's a note.
Yes,
A
Red Robin gives you fruit
Mademoiselle
stuff.
de Richet, to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it. All right, I've retrieved everything.
More royal jelly.
Carmelite water.
More water. Yeah, it helps me be focused.
Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round.
It's one of them secret bookcases, isn't it?
A Voyage Around the World. The travel log of the explorer, Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence.
No, not a coincidence.
And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much.
Yeah, see, you don't believe in me
I don't
either.
know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother? Found it. A faint sign of the order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room. Come on, Louis, think. Think.
Think, Louis, think.
Let's recap. My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She must have used the writing materials. What if she used lemon juice instead? An old trick used to hide messages. A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
Oh. Oh, wait, cap, yeah.
The message is illegible. I have to keep searching. When I was a boy, I used to love making secret messages with lemon juice. Handy for writing them, but useless for making them appear.
Oh, well. They're useless, apparently. Oh. Maybe the ink?
I don't see how it's technically possible for one type of ink to reveal another. It doesn't make sense.
Okay, and so it's not. Okay. I'll keep looking. Fire. Oh. Okay. Not what I'm thinking, but double thorns works too, I guess.
Nothing. Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though. Apart from getting the book dirty, I can't see any use for this.
God dang it. You gonna look around?
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer is giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Ooh, that's gonna take all of it. No. What? Oh.
If a message is written in lemon juice, the flame will reveal it.
Take the candle. But we're drunk now. What? Hey now, that's not safe. The book. A book.
Aha! It's working. The heat reveals the message.
Okay, we smart.
Let's see what my mother wrote.
Burn the page.
Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. After that, she adds, beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected soldier. And that's its weakness. What is my mother trying to tell me? If you've gone to so much trouble, you must not have only found something important, but you must have also felt like you were in great danger. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Find that Medusa.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical.
I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Hole requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
I have one now. Let's go. Give me that. Jelly. Jelly belly.
That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
Yeah, might as well go in.
For God's sakes, what happened in here?
George? Oh, that's a, yeah. But I'm an occultist, so I'll know this.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it. Looks like I found a box containing some kind of white crystals. These are magnesium crystals. A fairly effective remedy for easing anxiety.
Why would I consume one?
Great. Honey.
More royal jelly. Blood. I have the one.
June 11th, 1791. My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for concern. Your words were so cold, as if emotions no longer matter to you. Father maintains that the secondary effects of your treatment still trouble you, but that they will soon subside.
Yeah, if I'm not careful enough. 5 circled. Oh, I got
3rd of November, 1791. My dear sister.
all of it, babe. Just eat it.
The cancellation of our reunion hit me like a stab.
Okay, so there's obviously some lock
A
in this
novel
room.
of the initiation of a young woman into polite society.
And the water. And a. Oh, those are
I
just
found a
magnesium.
box containing some kind of white crystals.
Oh, I look at them. Yeah.
My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't
John
be able to
Adams.
meet.
Okay. Ooh, there's the box.
A chest with a half-circle pattern.
Oh, this key's for something else. Yeah. Another one of those ambers. Heck yeah.
An untutored hand copied these notes. Looks like a healing method. Well, that's a pity. The writing is barely legible. Feet and hands are bound. A piece of cloth in the mouth prevents the tongue from being sectioned. It looks like preparation for an exorcism. Is Elizabeth really possessed?
She's... Oh crap, she's immune to my manipulation. Ooh.
The note suggests binding the feet and hands, then blocking the jaws using a piece of cloth to prevent the tongue from being sectioned. That looks like a method to control an epileptic fit. I wonder if Elizabeth is the one being treated for that illness.
I'll take it for later. Okay, let's leave her room before,
Howdy.
leave the room before I get caught.
She's outside the room.
Hi, Lady Elizabeth. Don't mind me, just taking a casual stroll looking for the fourth floor.
Come on, bruh. We're down the stairs.
It says no.
Only certain ones you have to mention.
It says no. It's upstairs, not down.
Yeah, that's your friend.
Oh, dear God.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
Well,
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Home.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not
Medallion.
worried about Jacques Peru.
You didn't happen to lose this, did you?
Where did you find it?
In the small salon.
It's the only reminder I have of my beloved sister. I thought that swine stole it from me. You're her son. Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes. Why?
Shh, don't say that out
Last
loud.
night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
Excuse me, but speaking frankly, why would you care?
I know your mother very well.
Why would you care?
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No. I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain.
Huh?
I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh. She's getting more and more agitated.
Oh, how's the
Look,
observations go?
I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that? There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
I'll take all of them.
Elizabeth. Confiding in me might ease your burden. Let me relieve you of some of your suffering.
Relieve me? Do you even hear yourself? Do you really think that by confiding in my torturer's son, I will be healed as if by magic? That it will bring my smile back? Or let me sleep at night? Look, you don't seem like a bad person. And I'm sorry you have to find out your mother's true colors like this. But I'm not going to pity you. Everybody has their cross to bear. I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they?
Sister.
Haven't you got a sister?
Yes.
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
She's the only one who cares about me.
Because I'm a swift cat.
I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
You're right. Straighten my car. I have to look presentable. What's up, bro?
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
Huh?
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately, I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
You wouldn't have a little golden elixir I could use, would you?
Oh, unfortunately, sir, I have orders not to give any of that medicine to any of Lord Mortimer's guests. Some guests are here to follow a very strict treatment. Mixing or combining certain substances would be dangerous for sir.
Can't blame a man for trying. What about manuscripts?
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir, and I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
A little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
Okay, fine.
I still haven't quite recovered after that boat crossing.
Would you happen to have any devil's thorn by any chance?
I am sorry, sir, but the devil's thorn may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug that causes undesirable diuretic effects. I would advise against sir taking any.
Fine, just... Yeah, I'm grateful. I'll find my own chamomile water and devil thorn. Plenty around here.
Absolutely none around there.
You. Shh, you. Shh. No. You don't laugh at
My
me.
channel, I showed
You don't laugh at men's misfortunes. Ow.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning.
Of course he wouldn't be.
He should be with us later. So, let us begin.
Probably.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the King's table.
I am delighted to hear it.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
Certainly not.
Surprising when you know Volner prohibited religious practices in Prussia. Renowned member of the Rose Croix Order, former Freemason, and great lover of alchemy. And look at Piaggi fawning over him. I really do have a problem digesting political protocol.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too, as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Southern, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
His face is like...
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
You do that too, babe?
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
My lord, I only know the prestige of your name. Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur...
Louis Moras de Richet.
De Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary particle. Are you descended from a noble line?
Yes, I heard the news. What a...
I am just a simple French citizen.
Really? Oh, you seem nothing like a commoner. Especially compared to that wretch over there sharing our meal.
My friend.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
What do you want to know? What are you doing out there? Who does not know a person?
What do you think, madam? What is this Bonaparte doing here?
The presence of a soldier is never a good sign. It can only mean there's going to be further war. To answer your question, I only know that his family were in favor of the revolution, and that it almost cost them their lives.
Thank you, that's helpful.
Okay, Washington. You're welcome.
Monsieur de Richet, it would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
No. You're gonna push me off it. Yeet! Louis,
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about our disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Well, of course.
And for that, I have a little question for you.
This is never good.
The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
It's the least one can say.
Absolutely. 50,000 louis d'or in hard cash.
The offer I'm talking about was for only 20,000 louis d'or, Monsieur de Richet. The truth is, you really have no idea about our agreement. So, you're wasting my time. I need to work with people I can have confidence in, sir.
The exact numbers may have escaped me. I suggest you wait for my mother's return in order to manage such details.
I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader ready to govern her. Someone who will restore her luster, who will propel her forward so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside and, at the same time, developing exterior relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend. I hear your words, and I agree. Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Reflections on the Revolution in France.
Mr. Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
My friends, I would like to say a few
Best
words.
conversationist around.
I would like to thank
Never
Lord
be
Mortimer
broken
and
down.
you, Sir Holmes, for bringing us all together
Sorry,
here.
guys, I keep rubbing
Those
my
of
mic
us for whom
Sorry.
it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington.
Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
I could have switched Napoleon's room. Oops. I leveled up twice. Almost 3 times. I have 8 points. I need to put 1 into... No. Oh, I got all my deduction points back.
Alright.
It is 14, guys.
Mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
When should we end it, babe?
Whenever you want. I told you, today is your day, you decide everything.
Can I just take the plunge?
Dining on ham. Well, that's very appetizing. Amber crystals.
I know the amber fragments. Well, I'm gonna end this stream here. I will.
We're gonna end it special. We're gonna read our fortunes.
You know, is that how you want to end the stream?
Yep.
Never mind, we're gonna read fortunes from fortune cookies, then end our stream. And tomorrow sometime, I plan to stream Sherlock.
The hiccups are killing me, sorry.
Hopefully. No.
Oh, yeah, beautiful break.
Mine wasn't.
Y'all can't see it, but it's really great.
Sorry for the crunching. These cookies are good. What you say, babe?
Sadly true.
Why do?
Your income will increase. I'm getting a whole bunch of overtime because I ain't getting no days off.
Yeah. You are going to have a comfortable old age. So I guess I'll be pretty comfortable in my old age. I'll hopefully be retired. Big house. Beautiful wife. Little kids running around maybe. Well, think about it.
If you're an old man, they wouldn't be little kids.
Yeah, kids. My grandchildren running around.
If you have kids.
If we have kids.
No more mean to us. Dude, you said.
Well,
I
go.
can't see your ring yet. Don't talk about children.
Oh, it's coming. Yeah. Open. What's wrong?
Jar.
Oh. See you guys next time.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.